The arena was electric as the crowd filled every seat, buzzing with anticipation for the showdown ahead. The match was officially announced, one fall to a finish, and it was for the prestigious United States Championship. The significance of this contest couldn't be understated. This wasn't just another title defense or a routine match on the card. It was a collision between two titans, John Cena, the face of WWE for over a decade, and Seth Rollins, the cocky, ultra-talented champion who also held the WWE World Heavyweight title. As Cena's music hit, and he made his entrance, the crowd erupted. This wasn't just about reclaiming the U.S. Championship. This was personal. Cena had a point to prove, and revenge was also on the line. He was looking to become a five-time United States champion, inching closer to Ric Flair's legendary record of 6 reigns. But beyond the numbers, Cena's name had become synonymous with the U.S. title during his iconic Open Challenge run. Week after week, he elevated the prestige of the championship by putting it on the line against anyone willing to step up. Tonight, however, wasn't about issuing an open challenge. Cena didn't have the title. He wanted it back. And the man standing in his way was none other than Seth Rollins. Rollins had held both the United States and WWE World Heavyweight Championships simultaneously, making history. But many believed he didn't do it on his own. Jon Stewart, the comedian and host of The Daily Show, had interfered at SummerSlam, costing Cena the match and handing Rollins a controversial win. Ironically, Stewart's comedic use of that moment helped earn his show an Emmy. But for Cena, it was no laughing matter. Rollins made his entrance with the swagger of a man who had already beaten Cena and was confident he could do it again. But Rollins wasn't just battling Cena tonight. He had another looming challenge, defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Sting later that same evening. It was a massive night for Rollins, and how he managed his energy and strategy in the first match would determine whether he would leave still holding 2 championships, or none at all. From the start, the commentary team speculated about Rollins' mindset. He couldn't afford to look past Cena, not even for a second. If he did, Cena would capitalize in a heartbeat. The smarter play would be to treat this match as an isolated event, focus fully on Cena, and only think about Sting if, and when he got past Big Match John. The bell rang, and the two locked up in an intense opening sequence. Cena, uncharacteristically aggressive, opened with quick jabs and heavy strikes, showcasing just how personal this bout had become. He wasn't just here to win, he was here to punish Rollins. Rollins, ever the tactician, countered with fast-paced offense, trying to end things quickly. He knew the longer the match went, the less energy he'd have left for Sting. Despite Rollins' speed and cunning, Cena refused to go down easily. He survived early pin attempts, fighting through every painful hold and high-impact maneuver. Rollins tried everything, hooking the leg with perfect form, taking to the air with a precision splash, and even unleashing a barrage of stiff kicks. But Cena wouldn't stay down. He was laser-focused, fueled by vengeance and the desire to reclaim the title that symbolized his pride and resilience. The commentary team reflected on the significance of Cena's presence in this match. He had been the face of WWE's modern era. A 15-time world champion, he represented the grit and work ethic that Rollins was still striving to match. Cena wasn't just battling for a belt, he was battling to preserve his legacy. Rollins, on the other hand, had the arrogance of a champion who felt untouchable. But that confidence nearly became a liability when he started showboating and mocking Cena mid-match. The crowd erupted as Cena answered back with his trademark shoulder tackles and a spinning side slam, leading into the iconic 5-knuckle shuffle. But just as he was about to hit the attitude adjustment, Rollins wriggled free, demonstrating once again his remarkable ring awareness. Momentum shifted repeatedly. Cena hit a massive tornado DDT, planting Rollins with a kind of force that left the crowd stunned. Then, attempting a high-risk move, Cena ascended the top rope, only to be met by Rollins. The two exchanged blows before Rollins executed a superplex into a seamless vertical suplex combination, one of the most impressive feats of athleticism seen that night. But even that wasn't enough to keep Cena down. As Rollins grew increasingly desperate, he went for a frog splash, paying homage to the late Eddie Guerrero. The crowd recognized it instantly and erupted into Eddie chants. But Cena rolled out of the way at the last second, and Rollins crashed hard, giving Cena another opening. This match wasn't just physical, it was psychological warfare, a battle of will and endurance as much as skill. Both men were visibly exhausted, but neither let up. Cena delivered a stunning counter-hurricanrana out of nowhere, flipping Rollins in midair. It was a move that stunned the audience and showed how much Cena had evolved as a performer. No longer relying solely on his power game, Cena had adapted to survive in this new era. Rollins answered with his own flash of brilliance, flipping out of Cena's grasp and delivering a devastating kick to Cena's face. Still, it wasn't enough to keep Cena down. Near fall after near fall, each one closer than the last, kept fans on the edge of their seats. Rollins had executed almost a flawless match, covering quickly after big moves, staying one step ahead. But no matter what he threw, Cena kicked out. And then came the turning point. As Rollins tried once again to lift Cena for a high-impact move, Cena countered midair. He executed a vicious spinning sit-down facebuster, followed by a brutal leg drop to the back of Rollins' neck. Rollins was stunned, and Cena, seizing the opportunity, lifted Rollins for the attitude adjustment. This time, he connected perfectly. Rollins landed hard, and Cena covered.
1, 2,
3. The arena exploded as the referee called for the bell. John Cena had done it. He was once again the United States champion, his 5th reign. A tremendous achievement that tied him just one behind Ric Flair's record. It was vindication, it was redemption, and it was a moment of pure glory for the man dubbed Big Match John. But the night was far from over for Seth Rollins. As Cena celebrated with the title, Rollins tried to crawl away, visibly shaken and completely worn down. But Cena wasn't about to let Rollins off that easy. There was still another match, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match against Sting, and Cena was going to make sure Rollins didn't escape it. With purpose in his stride, Cena tossed Rollins back toward the ring area, ensuring he'd stay and face Sting as scheduled. The commentary team marveled at Cena's sportsmanship. He didn't just want to win, he wanted Rollins to honor his obligations. Cena knew Rollins had tried to sneak out, and he wasn't about to let that happen. The fans chanted and roared, knowing the night's drama was only halfway done. Rollins, clearly dazed, looked helpless as Cena stood over him one last time before heading up the ramp with the United States title hoisted high. Cena had come into the match with a mission, and he had accomplished it with precision and fire. He had silenced the critics, avenged his SummerSlam loss, and once again elevated the title he had worked so hard to define. As Cena exited the